chose that I wanted to have 2 lines per slide. I don't want the last line of the verse to be on the same slide as the chorus, so I want to be able to monitor and see exactly what this is going to look like. So what this actually does, this reflow editor shows us basically a text editor on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we see what all the slides are going to look like when I complete the import process. So if I want to, I can just very quickly move that, that I may truly live to a new slide just by saying insert break, and if I want to actually combine 2 slides, I just have to put the cursor before the word all and hit delete, and that just combines those 2 slides, and I see the results in real time over here on my slide previews over here. So when I get this exactly the way that I want it, I can then just say import, and that's going to import it into my library. So here's the Wonderful Cross, in which case I can actually link it to the Planning Center Online just by going to that song within my Planning Center Online playlist and dragging the Wonderful Cross from my library right into it. So again, that's now going to upload that to Planning Center Online if I have such privileges and if I choose to do so. So you'll notice that when I actually brought this in, it automatically labeled the 3 verses based on my labels that I have specified in my preferences. It missed chorus because Song Select had that labeled as chorus 1, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. But in so naming this as a group, it's not just naming the slide label, it's naming, it's creating a group that's named chorus with all of the slides of the chorus. And so I keep on talking and using this word group. Used to we would have slide labels, and you still have that capability to have individual labels, but now we actually can work with groups. Reason being is that when we bring this in from Song Select, I have the chorus, I have verse 1, verse 2. This isn't necessarily the way I'm going to sing it. And so if you're an experienced operator, you could follow along with the worship leader and just kind of click on the slides whenever they want them, whenever your worship leader starts to sing it. But if you're dealing with volunteers, very often you want to create an arrangement of the song so they can actually just use the right arrow key, or just you're creating an arrangement such that it's exactly the way that the song is going to be sung for a given service. So what we can actually do is we can create an arrangement in ProPresenter 5. And I'll do that by opening the arrangement editor and coming under here and saying add new arrangement. I'm going to call this arrangement verse 1 and verse 2 only, because for this given Sunday all we're going to sing is the verse 1 and verse 2. And so now it brought in all the different groups, but I can actually take the chorus and drag that in after verse 1, and I'll also take it in and drag it after verse 2. And you'll notice as I do this, it's changing my slides that appear underneath here based on this arrangement. So I'll get rid of verse 3, and now I'm done. So it's important to note that this is not actually changing the file, it's just creating a new look to the file, referencing all the same master slides that we started with. So I can also create another arrangement very easily, just saying a new arrangement. I'll say V1 and V3 only. Again, very, very easy to do. I'll just